Okay, hand me that phone, honey. I gotta make a phone call tonight. Yeah, introducing the new
1995 Nokia.
flip phone.
Flip it.
Don't y'all try to go out there and telephone X AT&T and Verizon. Can y'all get
That ain't AT&T. That thing is singular. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. How you doing? I'm good. Can I speak to K sisters? Either one of them. I don't know the oldest one, the middle one, the youngest. Just any one of them. Hey. Yeah, you already know who it is. Yeah, it's just us. Listen, let me tell you something. I wants to know who has been protecting this child. And is it really grief or is it a little mental? Because I feel like she's just adding on a little bit too much sauce. Because there's something just not right. Something just not adding up. The poor child was just gone 2 hours and that good, done packed her bags. So I need to know who's in charge of the girls. Who problem is this? All right, just call me back. All right, yeah, I'm finna hang up.
And you done? And this video is brought to you by Clorox.
Stay tuned.
We keep it on count.
LiQWYD.
Welcome back, KOED family. Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
And this channel is called Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, and tonight, I don't know why she over there lip syncing, but tonight we're going to be talking about this hot mess called Married at First Sight.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you hadn't subscribed yet, shame on you. But you know, you're brand new. That's probably why you ain't subscribed yet, because it's brand new. All right, I forgive you this time. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. So before we get into it, y'all already know I always have to do my lippy for today. And it is called what?
Jerry Curl, Fran Curl, Curl Fran?
Curl Friends, that's what it's called.
Friends.
Curl Friends. And if you want to find out other lipstick that the Lip Bar is having, please go to the description down below and you can get a special promo if you use KOED FAM. Yeah, I'm going to try all their lippies. They lip gloss, lipstick, matte, makeup, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm enjoying the Lip Bar. All right, you guys. So I like to go ahead and give my little promotions out the way. My husband got one, so I'm going to try to put a chapter in there for those that be saying, I don't want to watch all this, so you'll know you can go straight to the review, but we got to go ahead and do our little promo. Go ahead, baby.
About what?
What you wearing?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, my bad. You know, you think about the crazy girl, crazy all that. Okay, yeah, man. This is a hat called KOED.
KOED. Yes, this is one of our new collections. It's our hat collection, the only one we got for now, and it's KOED. So you can go to koedwear.com and you can purchase hats like that and more merch that we got on the site. So, all right, y'all. So we having fun.
Oh, how you gotta be so pissed?
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it now.
Clorox.
If you ain't hit the chapter and missed this part, so let's go and get into it, y'all. Okay, so it's called Not Alone. Somebody was shady. Yeah.
Oh, she was alone for 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours, she lost her mind.
Baby, she packed that little duffel bag. I said, well, it didn't even get a chance to get good hot on the floor good.
She could have went back to sleep, woke up, and he been back by that time. But
all right, so let's go and talk about the other couples. All right, so the couples are on their way back home. I was trying to see what flight they was on. What them blue seats look like?
I don't know. It looked a little crowded, did it?
It wasn't. I looked for the Delta. No, they normally had their little sign on the back of their seat. So was production that cheap?
I know they ain't flying on
Spirit.
I hope not.
I don't know. And it didn't really look like Southwest. Could have been Southwest. I don't know. But anyway, so
he bougie.
So what is Johnny doing? He is taking a video about snoring.
Oh, she gonna hate him for it. She's gonna hate him for that.
And I'm saying,
why would you do that?
Too.
Ooh, if I was on the plane, I say y'all gotta drop this plane.
I'm saying, did they just sit down? Cause she was. I said, what's that?
Man, it's like a grizzly bear.
And it's like, how can you snore like that? You like she was moving.
And for a person so small to have a snore that loud.
Yes.
I said, where that snore coming from? I know it ain't coming from that big booty she got.
Petty Eddie. So Ryan was said that he was less bruised this trip.
I just, if anything, the reunion, do it on the reunion. Show that clip of them going to the Key West. I said, to the Key West. Yes, I did. Yeah, because I would love to know what happened on that flight, man.
Listen, Married at First Sight, we know y'all watching. We know y'all in the bushes watching. Listen, y'all need to make sure y'all find out a clip or something. We want to know what happened to...
What did she do?
Yeah, what did she do to him?
What kind of chaos did she cause on that flight?
Mm-hmm.
How many injuries was the result of her going ham? I just
want to know.
Yeah, we just want to know.
So they are looks like they're living in a nice little apartment, and their apartment got a nice balcony over the city. So that part, hey, it's nice. So Rachel was letting Jose know that, listen, I go to the gym, get up, get my routine going. I go to the gym, so I'm gonna set 4 alarms. 1, I'm gonna hit for snooze. I'm gonna hit it again. I'm gonna hit it again. I'm gonna hit it again. So he was saying that's gonna be a problem because it's gonna disturb him. So
My thing,
just like, you just have to suffer through it.
How many snoozes do you need? You know, I go through 3 snoozes, but I don't set 4 alarms or 3 alarms for it. I just take the same alarm and hit the snooze on. The way she sounds, she has 4 different alarm devices. You know what I'm saying? It just.
But like for me, now I was in this same predicament.
I take that back. Yeah, she probably got 1 device instead of 4 times.
Yeah, I was in that same predicament. So like, my husband has to be work before I do, but I get up before he do, and so I was like, what am I gonna do to not disturb his sleep? Because I don't ever want to disturb his sleep, honey, because he is gonna be grouchy, you know. I would be the same way. But so I didn't want to disturb his sleep. So what I did was I just set my watch to, wake me up. Now, if you a heavy sleeper, that may not work. But for me, my watch vibrates and kind of wakes me up. And then plus my body is so conditioned to get up at the same time that I've been getting up for years. It's going to pretty much, unless I'm exhausted, wake myself up around that same time.
Your body is what?
Conditioned.
Yeah, like you're a top grade athlete or something.
I am.
My body condition.
So Gil carried Merla over the threshold. So again, so she thought it was, cute but corny. So yeah, she's not here for it.
Yeah, she said, well, you women that believe in this, I'm sorry, it's corny to her. Yeah, that girl, she's like, jeez.
And what gets on my nerves with him, he keep calling her princess. Don't feed into that, because she's gonna feel like that, like you just catering to her, like you are the servant and she is the princess. I don't like that.
Gil, sometimes he'll send mixed messages with her. He'll call her princess one day and turn around and just say, you bougie, you high maintenance the other day. So
I think he's saying princess to be a little sarcastic, but
I think he is.
Stop it. So Ryan and Brett are trying to see how much to bring how much Brett should bring to the apartment. Well, just don't do like I did if you flying. What I do, baby?
Ooh.
I overpacked.
Overpacked. Brought the whole house, half the house full. And I really didn't understand why she packed so much. And
when you're going, you're traveling, you're going on a trip, you want to have day clothes, morning clothes, day clothes, and then evening clothes.
You gotta carry that stuff on the plane with you. And man,
how much it was over?
Yeah, like what?
$100.
$100, like 30 pounds over. I was so mad.
And that was when we was going.
Yeah, I started to tell you to take some of the clothes off and just leave them on the ground. Oh, for real, man. Golly, man.
But what I did on the way back is that
don't be telling your secret.
That ain't no secret. What I did was no. Tell him no secret. What you mean?
They might build me for it.
I stuffed my laptop bag and his book bag full of my jewelry, my clothes, my shoes, and all that stuff, as much as I could get in there. So it wasn't weight. Jamaican them didn't charge us, so
And watch, you're gonna get a bill.
It's a United States want to charge. But
Yeah,
anyway,
so
yeah, that's basically what she's trying to figure out. How much to pack. But her being a girl, she probably gonna overpack. But anyway, so
what did that have to do with our trip?
Because she's trying to find out because when she was saying it, she said, "Oh, I need to find out what I need to bring and stuff like that." So in my head, I can imagine her being a girl. She's probably gonna bring a whole bunch of stuff just to move in for like 8 weeks,
But they're not gonna charge her extra $100 for that.
No, they're not. But it just reminded me of me. I wouldn't throw my story in there. Yeah. You always throwing your little when I was a kid story in there.
I got a side story coming up later on in the video.
We don't want to hear. We heard on the last video you had 3 in that video, and that is your overdue. So no, you is past due. You get two side stories a week. So anyway, Bao and Johnny are moving into, going into the apartment or whatever. So she's complaining about, the gas is not gas. It's hard for her to cook on electric. I think that's what she said. So she also said that, well, if you expect me to shower before we go to bed, ain't finna happen.
Well,
ain't finna happen.
I'll tell you one thing about that gas and electric. Some people just prefer gas stoves.
They do.
My mom, she's one of them. Yeah, my mom, she's one. Yeah, she's one of them. She prefer to have gas over electric. To me, it doesn't matter.
It don't matter either. Yeah. But for people that really cook or know how to cook, sometimes, they prefer gas. Because I think they said it evens out the food. I don't know. Either, but it don't matter to me because I
microwave
don't
most of
like
stuff.
that.
Yeah, we microwave.
No,
I do.
Air fryer.
Ooh, you want to be bougie-fied.
What's bougie-fied about air frying?
No, they said people that air fry look down on people that microwave.
You do that? So yeah, she said that she wasn't finna shower. So I'm assuming that Bao is a morning shower versus a night shower. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I changed my habits of to please my husband. So, it's all about compromising. So,
Yeah, can I finish this story real quick?
Sure, babe.
Yeah, I think Johnny got his feelings too quickly for me. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's a red flag for Bao, I think, because every conversation you're not going to agree on, that's fine. But it's not to the point that you got to pack up and leave. I got to go to my place so I can recollect my thoughts. To me, that's a sign of you're going to run every time that things get hard and things get hot. And he's going to have to change that. He's not single no more. Yeah. You can't just, okay, I don't like her. It's a red flag for her, so I'm going to dip. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that now, man. And to me, what Johnny did tonight was a big no.
He got the red flag for me.
Yeah, big no.
Because she said you kind of questioned the commitment if you do something like that.
Yeah, man. Every time me and her got in an argument, I'm not gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna go to my mom's house so I can recollect my thoughts. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna sit here and talk about it and try to get it resolved. You can't run from your problems. Guess what? You run from your problems, you come back, they're gonna still be there.
Yeah. Now I might go to a hotel room, but I ain't finna go to nobody's house. Anyway. All right. I'm just playing. I ain't did it, and I'm just playing. But anyway,
put stuff in the atmosphere.
What I put in the atmosphere, it was a joke. The stuff you always put in that atmosphere, I had to pull it down. I said, might go to a hotel room.
Hey, trust me, you gonna be. Never mind. Go ahead. You so bougie. This hotel room? What? No.
I'm just gonna use your card and go to the real 5-star. All right, so Jose is showing Rachel his house.
Ooh, and was he showing it? He was like a real estate agent.
Okay, he was saying then you put the Christmas tree right here. Then when I put the Christmas tree, it used to be like right here.
Yeah, I got the ceiling up there, so I can put the big Christmas tree right there and the hardwood floors and let's go upstairs and I got this and I got that. I said, ooh, well, he worse than Jacob, man. You know how Jacob was showing his house? Yeah, he worse than him.
So he shows her the big room with the big old board with all of his finances and all that stuff in there. Go ahead, baby.
Wasn't me or was he sitting there looking at that board like it was like a death board? Like it's something. It's like why they staring at the board, man?
And
like
then the music, the production.
Yeah. They so petty, man. So dramatic, man.
So she felt overwhelmed, and he said, well, I thought you said you did something. She said, no, I got a little calendar. I don't have a big old board, honey, like I'm in school.
Yeah.
And he got Geico. We know he do Geico insurance. I did see that.
He does Geico?
That's what it said, Geico. I didn't see how much he paid. So yeah, we know he do that. And
I know he had like 70,000 in his 401k. Something
that was up there.
Yeah, it was up there. Some 70,000. I don't know.
Jose like to brag.
Yeah, he liked to flaunt his credit score and everything.
Because he could have wiped them expenses off.
He purposely guided her to that room. When he guided her to that room, the boy was right there. Oh, look at here, look. And
oh wow, yeah. Because he already told his credit score.
Right, so yeah, he could have took that board down,
put the numbers, erase the numbers.
No, I don't say erase. I don't want to say that because you might have to go back and recalculate. Just take the board down, put it away. You don't want everybody to know your business.
Well, we know.
Yeah, the whole nation does.
So yeah, she felt overwhelmed with all of that. So let's move on to Merle. So Merle, Gil comes to Merle's house.
That big mansion she got. You saw that big mansion?
Oh, baby, that hurt.
I'm sorry. You saw that big mansion?
She didn't either.
Yep. Every reason I'm not being funny, but the way she be acting, it's like her house is so huge. You tripping about
that hotel, girl?
Yeah, I saw that was an apartment she was in, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying she tripping about
That's
that.
What I'm saying.
That little tight closet.
Her bedroom was tight too, man. Her bedroom was tight.
And that closet definitely was with the clothes smushed up in there, honey.
I said, for you to be so bougified,
I'm
thinking you having like a walk-in closet that got upstairs and downstairs.
Or at least a walk-in closet, and that was just a stand still and look around.
And we're not hating on the apartment per se, but it's just her perspective, how she, how she thinks and how she acts. You think she'd have something, fire.
Child, please.
That wasn't fire. That was a spark. I'm serious, man.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, ain't no problem.
But yeah. So anyway,
actually, I was kind of disappointed in the apartment, in her apartment.
Yeah. So she showed Gia her room, and of course in her bedroom she got all these pictures of herself, just like painted pictures. I mean, it wasn't painted, but it was in some kind of little canvas type thing. It was weird. But anyway, so she had the pictures. And remember when he said that he didn't want no IG model. He didn't want somebody that, post a picture, she can get all these likes. He wants somebody to get 10 likes or something like that or whatever. But, so, yeah, she into herself. Big time. So she into herself. So he started asking her about the name brand. How many Louis, the red bottoms. I know they not called Louis Vuittons.
Who makes them?
It slipped my mind. I know y'all know because y'all probably got them. I ain't got none. Mine still black. Who make them? Yeah. I finna think of the name. Louis Vuittons.
Okay.
See, if I can't say it, I don't need to buy it. Do it.
Okay, what's the difference between Louis Vuittons and
Louis Vuittons is the LV with the purse.
Right.
Louis Vuittons.
They're two different people.
They two different brands, two different people. Yeah.
Wow. See,
yeah.
I learned something new. I didn't know. See, I would bought some Louis Vuitton red ball and y'all been laughing at me.
Yes, you would. That wouldn't have never happened. So it's Louis Vuitton.
Okay, I did not know.
Louis Vuitton. Something like that. Y'all know. I don't have a pair. I want one, but anyway. All right, so let's move on to like she said, I think she said cheaper one. I had looked at it cheaper about $600 or $800. I got friends that got them, but I don't. Maybe one day.
Maybe I get some red paint.
Yeah, people have done that too, but I'm not that vested to make nobody feel like I got it like that.
I think guys will wear on red bottoms too.
They do. They have them. So he was asking her, and so she said she buy maybe like 3 a year or something like that. So she buy like 3 a year. And
so you looking at 3 pair of shoes. Let's say $800.
Those kind of
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Red bottoms.
Let's say it's like $800-900 a pair. So
that's the cheapest.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just getting I'm lowballing this. So you're looking at $3,000 per year on 3 pair of shoes.
Yep.
Wow.
And he said that like he wants to invest more into
real estate and stuff. And that's what I'm saying. She took all that money she was spending in those clothes and those shoes. Yeah, she could have bought her a nice house for that, man. Yeah, but people just have their priorities set differently.
Wrong. She better be driving something nice, honey.
If
she drive a little.
If she drive Nissan Altima. Ooh.
Ain't nothing wrong with the Altima. For the people that's out there that say, I tried it, what's wrong with it? I know why ain't nothing.
All I'm saying, the way she acting, that's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Up in a Tefla, like, what's his name?
What? A Tefla?
Ain't that
a Tefla? What the heck is a Tefla? It's a Tesla.
That's that skillet. That's that skillet, ain't it?
A drive with a skillet with a steering.
A Tesla.
It's a Tesla, not Tefla.
I was throwing the arm, honey, like I was right, wasn't I?
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm going to buy me a Tesla, a 2012. Come on, man.
Tesla. She better be pulling up in a Tesla or something like, but yeah. Anyway, so let's move on to Ryan and Brett. So first, the dogs got to meet.
You know who the star of this show was, this episode was?
Who?
Braxton.
Yeah.
That little dog.
Braxton.
I love
Braxton.
Braxton. Yeah, I love that little dog. Go ahead.
So Macy, which is Ryan's dog, and Braxton.
Ryan has a pretty dog.
Yeah. Both of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that nice, but I won't want no dog that big.
So,
and Brett has Baxter. I think that's his name. Baxter. Yeah. And so Baxter got an attitude. So the dogs got to meet to make sure that, they go ahead, baby. And Baxter in that car, honey.
Well, Ryan brought his dog out, the big dog. They was out there outside, Missy out there playing. Macy, yeah, out there playing with it. Then that camera production so petty. Pan over to the car and Baxter look at what's steering wheel like, what's going on? What's
she looking like, and who was this pretty deal?
Man, they roll for that, man. Let's pull a little Baxter.
So, yeah, she got a little, I think it's a he, Baxter or something. Got an attitude. And at first she was okay.
Yeah, she was cool at first.
But then, I don't know what had happened, but she snapped like that. So, yeah.
She got a little dog syndrome.
She did the K on her. She was happy for a minute, then she snapped, honey.
All she needed was a little small box of Clorox.
So Rachel's place, Jose is tripping over all the water bottles that she got. And he was like,
I think she said she had no water bottles there for some kind of storm or something.
I thought that's what she said. And then he tripping over her little pencil, so she gathered pencils to every place that she.
Which I didn't think I didn't see nothing wrong with that at all.
He was like, "What we gonna do with these pencils?" She was like, "You gonna try to get rid of my pencils? Like we can keep them some."
Yeah, that's her hobby right there. You know what I'm saying?
Dude is tripping. He probably jealous that he didn't travel like she has.
It could be.
Seemed to be a little better.
But Jose, he's gonna have to kind of ease up. He's gonna have to ease up, man. Live life. It's good to save money and be financially stable and whatnot. But what's good? What good is all that money you saving when you can't enjoy life, man? Travel, man. Do things, man. You gonna be in that house with millions of dollars and ain't gonna be miserable, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have no memories,
Right.
So yeah.
You're gonna end up getting somebody from prison, like staying off of Love and Lockup.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to spend your money.
Don't be like Rachel either. Put everything on a credit card and come back home broke. Hey, I had fun, but I'm broke.
Can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
So they went to Ryan's house and his place is nice, just no color, but Brett,
Ryan has a nice place. Yeah.
Brett got a little disturbed by that deer head he had on the wall.
You put something like that in your man cave or in the garage. You don't put it in the bedroom. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. Jia's house. First of all, when Merla come in, she's scared of the dog, which I don't blame her.
Yeah. Especially dog don't know you. Yeah.
She said, "What's that wet on the floor?" So he was. She trying to see what the dog peed already on the floor. That's what she see. So she said that. Well, he up there hugging on the dog and stuff, trying to get her to touch the dog. Don't do that. First of all, if I'm afraid of the dog, I don't care what you tell me. That dog ain't gonna bite. If that dog got teeth, that dog can bite. People used to ask me about my little dog. Do she bite? I said, she got teeth, don't she? I don't touch her because I don't know what mood she finna come out. Just like Braxton. You know, one minute she nice, then the next minute, especially a little terrier. But that big dog, he trying to make her put her hand down and sniff and all that stuff or whatever.
Some dogs can be, you know, not I won't say unstable, but it's unsure. I don't really be like that because I remember. Sidebar. I was working at the cable company. I went to this woman's house. She had one of those dogs that looked like Lassie. I went in there fine. Dog licked me, smelled me, and whatnot. And okay, no issues, right? Worked on the cable. As soon as I turned around and leave the house, the dog bit me on my ankle out of the blue. So ever since then, I never turned my back towards the dog. Yeah, because of that, man. I said, I thought we was cool. So as soon as I leave the house and turn my back to leave, you gonna bite me on the back of my foot, my ankle.
What happened after that?
I left.
I mean, did you tell her?
Yeah, she saw. She grabbed him.
Did he cause wounds or something?
No, it went in the skin and whatnot. It scratched me, man.
I would have filed a complaint.
Yeah, but man, doggone. Ever since then, I would never turn my back on the dog.
Yeah, because sometimes you just don't know. And then so he starts kissing all on his dog or whatever. She was like, ooh.
Man, that's too I would not kiss his dog.
So you kissing? He was like, no, he kissed me. And she was like, so my husband kisses dogs.
Cause dogs be licking themselves and turn around kissing your mouth.
They lick butts too. Other
dog butts. They just got through boo-booing.
And they sniff on their
boo-boo. You gonna let the dog kiss you in your mouth? You got worms in your mouth. Yeah.
So yeah. Shout out to all the dog kissers. All right. So
how would you know?
I'm just talking about people probably the kissing
I'm
their
just
dog
saying, you be out there on the first date with a guy, and y'all start talking, and he give you a good night kiss on the lips or something like that, and he just left the house kissing his dog goodbye.
Well, it's probably a lot of them like that. They don't know. So his dad, he was showing her a picture of his dad, and saying that his dad used to have a picture on the wall with Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and some more people.
I think Nelson Mandela. Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, Mandela.
So he was like, yeah, kind of like you. How you got your pictures on the wall and stuff? Into yourself.
The shade.
So Johnny is back. Because Johnny left. Johnny back.
He came back like nothing happened, man.
Yeah.
He just walked up to
Want some dinner? Got some dinner for you.
I'm home. I said, yes.
Ooh, child. So, yeah, he comes back and he brings dinner, tofu, I think. And he said that, him leaving was very therapeutic. He was able to get his thoughts together, and now he in it to win it, baby. He in it. He ain't going nowhere. So, he said that, the experts put them together for a reason. So, yeah, he here to see it through.
You know what? I actually thought Johnny and Bao was a strong couple.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to see they probably towards the bottom now because Johnny, he has a lot of baggage, man. He has a lot of issues, man. I didn't see it at first, but he does.
And so, and it seemed like Bao, maybe she the one said she was a runner.
Yeah, but she trying to stick it out though.
And she said she self-sabotaged, but it looked like Johnny doing it.
Yeah.
So she said, well, they get in bed together, and she said that, they have a chance to have a real love story. So she wanted to make, see it through. But Johnny got issues, honey. So I noticed this. Zach is driving his BMW to bring his wife some flowers because now he back. Yeah. They know. Yeah, sometimes they show people cars, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, see.
They show the nice cars.
Yeah, but
Tesla.
Yeah.
The Tesla. What's it called?
Tesla. But what I was about to say was,
I want one.
No, you don't.
Can't say it.
No, you don't want to trust me. I heard the reliability is not that strong in them cars. Okay. But anyway, Yeah.
I got a Tesla. What is you talking about? I'm fine. I'll be speaking that over my car. You just mad because you ain't got one.
Hey, you right. I'm mad because I don't have one. But no, I was saying, yeah, they showed Zach's BMW, but he still ain't got nothing on Chris' car. Chris had a car every episode. You know that, right?
Child, we ain't talking about that. So he brought his wife some flowers, and so he came into her place. I guess that was his way of intro, the coming to her place. So he came to her place, and she had him a gift, like their 1 week being married gift.
Oh,
and he had a lot of nice stuff. She had a lot of nice stuff for him and everything.
I want to say so. When he walked in, she was surprised. Was it me? I guess it is me because everybody say I'm hating on her. That she was just jumping up and down like a little puppy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I said, calm down. You know what I'm saying?
You said that she probably is very clean.
She's real clean. Yeah. She's real clean.
So yeah, she was, oh my gosh, my husband, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. She was almost about to run out the apartment. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I get it. I promise you, I get it because, I mean, I get it. But
well, you gotta temper that down. Especially you don't know this guy for like a week.
Yeah, you do. Even when you're excited, you can't show all
you
that
gotta
excitement.
be cool, man.
You'll run somebody away.
Yeah, cause I'm looking at you, man, I don't know you for a week. You acting like this already?
So, I mean, I was like that with him on the inside. Now, I had some stuff I ain't showing outside because I ain't finna run nobody away. But yeah, I mean, this is my baby.
And she's running around like she's on the Jerry Springer show. The child's not yours. Ah!
Wrong. That's Maury.
That's Maury.
Want more.
Hey, I don't watch this show.
You watch it enough to know that they say that. So Dr. Cal is visiting Rachel and Jose, and they both are talking about their excitement and how they feel like they're such a good match, and you know how they feel like they've known each other for a while and everything. So Pascal told Jose that that I noticed this, that
what
we film it.
I know you hold transcript.
So I noticed that Jose had said, Pascal said that, you know, hey, you know, Jose, you married up. And I noticed that Rachel was like, no, I married up. Like, why would you say that?
Yeah, I caught that too.
Like, why would you say that, girl?
Yeah, don't put yourself down like that, man. I caught that too, man.
I don't know, it just seemed like in that moment, like, he may say, oh, she feel like she married. Okay, I'm gonna take advantage of that. Okay, I'm gonna show her. You know what I'm saying?
But I've been noticing something about Rachel anyway. It seems like she do have low self-esteem. Not that much, but you can kind of tell it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she may be a little intimidated with him?
Yeah, she already said that. You know, when she saw the big booming whiteboard, she said that was intimidated to her.
Not that. I'm telling him. Like,
I know him, but the stuff he does, the finances, you know, the structure he has, you know, that's intimidating to him.
Right. So, I knew that, baby.
He was a big one. Not him.
Pascal was talking about that they, he talking about their travel and everything and how she likes to travel and he kind of want to save money. And Pascal was like, well, they could pretty much offset each other. You know, like she can bring some fun to your life. And, you know, you can't be like, what you say, like stewed and prude and not have fun.
I was saying she did. You remember she had a globe in her house and she would stick her hand there and pull something out. That's fun. Yeah, that's spontaneous. Yeah, I'll be scared to do what? China? I go to China.
In the midst of the pandemic.
I know.
So he said, you know, they can really help learn to balance you.
That's true.
He asked the question, have they consecrated their marriage? And they said what?
Yeah, we know that.
I believe they consecrated on the honeymoon, honey. They were doing too much kissing for me, honey. Too much kissing and ain't gone nowhere. I'm just saying. Rachel said that she was scared because one thing that they matched so well, and she didn't want to like. Well, Pascal said, don't put the brakes on it just because you match so well and you feel like something to go wrong.
That's the reason why they match you.
Yeah, don't put the brakes on it. You know, just kind of like coast along and take, you know, it day by day. And I think that sometimes people can self-sabotage when they feel like things are just going so well and you match so well. Just like, We'll get to that part. But anyway, I think like, yeah, we ain't got to that part. Anyway, yeah. Because I think, well, we did. What Zach had said, Kay, like, I just wonder what our first argument gonna be about. You know what I'm saying?
And they found out this episode.
What they first argument gonna be. And sometimes you just kind of like, you know, it's just gonna happen, but you know, just take them day by day.
Well, you know you're gonna have an argument. It's how you handle the argument. And some people can't handle it because they bring issues into the relationship. And poor Clorox bottle.
So let's move on to, because I wrote down a lot of notes, Lord.
Yeah, you did.
So Zach and Kay are their dogs meet, and their dogs get along fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Their dogs get along fine. So Zach was asking her, you know, are you the type of person when you have an argument that you storm off? And she's like, no. I don't be like that. Like, I'm not that type of person because, you know, I feel like, you know, if you storm off and then don't answer your phone, stuff like that, that's a form of abuse. So she said, I'm not into that. So, yeah, I noticed, too, that they was talking about walking the dogs and everything. So he asked her, like, what time do you normally get up and stuff? She said, well, when the dog walker come. I said, everybody got dog walkers? I should have had that. I didn't used to want to walk no dogs, but I guess I should have paid somebody to come over there. But they normally walk them, like, with other dogs. They ain't like they finna come over to your house and drive to your house. Yeah, walk your one dog. So, let's move on to Bao house. And Johnny house. I combine these two. They both got the bidets. I think I want one. I thought you had to have a separate toilet. I thought it was just the toilet. But I guess you can buy that little thing to go. I want one.
I don't want one.
Why?
No, I don't really. I don't want one. I'm a man. I don't want one.
So yeah, they Johnny got a whole bunch of matching shirts. We know what kind of person he is. They playing that little lifesaver thing or whatever. So yeah, lifesaver.
Saber.
Oh, okay.
Not saver.
I thought like the candy.
Star Wars fans, show some grace.
You ain't got to. I don't care.
You know people can be vicious, man.
Well, these not that kind of people. We done a Married First Sight. This is not like a movie review, so no.
Okay.
Yeah, not those kind of people. So anyway, she said that she glad that Johnny is like, you know, her. You know, she could be her quirky self, and you know that's what. Let's move on to Ryan and Brett. So Pastor Cal is coming over to the house and everything. So he was saying, how's it going? So Ryan was saying like Brett, like the coolest person. I think he said the coolest person he ever been around or something like that. But he was like she's like cool, like, you know, and they get along well. So Brett was saying that I'm sorry, long pause. That Ryan has a caring side about him that I guess she said that, you know, that he don't show very often. You want to say something about it?
Oh, no, you know, I actually think they are one of the strongest couples on the show.
Seem like
yeah.
Ryan fooled all the
he fooled me too. Like Pastor Cass asked Brett, was Ryan your type of guy you used to date? And she said no. You know, and she told Pastor Cal that she has a crush on Ryan. And she gets all blushing, all red like her hair.
I still got a crush on you, babe. Yeah. See how you do?
But, so yeah, and, you know, but he did ask Ryan a question. I thought, okay, that was kind of weird. He asked Ryan, have you ever been in love? And he said he don't know. And he asked him.
He said he thought so.
Yeah, he asked him, do he love Brett? And what did he say?
He said, what does love mean to you? What does being in love mean to you? And he said that it's when you care about that person more than you care about yourself.
Which to me was a powerful statement.
And he said, do you feel that way about her? And he said, no, not yet.
And I'm glad he was honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And eventually it will get there. Yeah. Keep going on.
But it kind of, I guess, made Brett feel You know, you can tell the look on her face.
Right.
But, you know, it's just only been a week. And then, too, he could have said, you know, but I care about her.
Right.
You know, instead of, you know.
Well, you got to understand, Ryan's probably not too smooth when it comes to the words, you know, with the women, you know what I'm saying? So he got, you know, you just show him a little grace on that.
He said, you know, they talked about the intimacy because they seem to be very touchy.
Right.
And so he asked, have they been intimate yet? And they said, no, not yet. And so he said, you know, Ryan said, normally it's taking a little longer than normal. I guess, Ryan, it's just been 7 days. Ain't y'all just been together 7 days?
Well, you got to understand this. I said he might not be too smooth with the words with the women, but Ryan is a player. So he used to probably give these women a week to see it in progress. If he don't get nothing within a week, he probably go on to the next woman. So yeah, that's his standards though.
So let's move on to this Zach and Kay situation. So as we can see the hidden cameras, they're not hidden, but the cameras that are in the apartment, that's another reason too why they put them folks in apartments so they can have them cameras there all the time.
Them, yeah.
So it shows Zach up around 7:15. He leaves about 7:15 a.m. Kay comes in from the other bedroom. We don't see what time, you know, she is coming out. And she's looking for him. She's looking for him at the other room or whatever.
Zach.
Oh, she knocked on no door.
Maybe she should have had.
And 2 steps.
2 steps?
3. What she did, baby?
Oh, yeah. He didn't. Oh, go ahead. He didn't text me.
It's no sound.
Okay, well, no sound. Oh, I'm gonna ask some sound because it was in my head.
It was no sound. So immediately she was like, she looked, Zach.
Ow! Dang! Well, I'm gonna be bruised up this episode. God, almighty. Jeez. God, playing that crazy girl, man.
So she hit the Clorox thing.
Clorox.
And threw it, and it fell on the floor. And so she said he didn't leave a sticky note, no text. So she just like packed her stuff and she's like, I'm out. Because, you know, they did the voiceover, right. So, you know.
And she said, well, I told him about not running. Bunk that. Get my little duffel bags and wallow out there.
Yes, she did. So, let's move on to Gil and Marilyn. So, Pastor Cal is at their house. And Pastor Cal was talking about, you know, as far as, you know, the clothes and the shoes and all that stuff or whatever. So Gil was just expressing his feelings, how he feel about that. It seemed like she got about $70,000 in her closet. That's what he was saying.
$70,000.
He said it seemed like that. She said no, it's not.
Probably more than that. That's why she said no.
So Gil asked her, was she willing to shop less? You know, before, you know, Pastor Cal came and sat down. She said no, she was not. Mm-hmm. And he was saying, see, that's going to be a problem, you know. And Pascal was saying, well, maybe, you know, shop less to at least kind of like, you need to see about that? Shop less to at least kind of put that money towards something else. So she was like, well, yeah, you know, I don't know. And Pascal was like, you got to learn how to change your single life into a married life. Now you're married, so you have to try to kind of change some stuff because you're not single. You can't just go out there and spend $1,000 on yourself without, you know, having a conversation with your spouse.
Like you're saying, you know, $100, $200, yeah, you go ahead and do what you got to do. Well, you start talking about $1,000, $2,000, yeah, you got to, you know, pass that along to your, you know, to your spouse and just get their opinion about that. Now, I know I spent a great deal of money on something, you know. I said, hey, I got to get something done in my car, and
you don't ask. Hell no.
And I had to stop doing that. Now I ask. I say, hey, baby.
You still don't.
Yeah, I do. I say I got to get my car painted. And
you don't ask. You just do it. Dude spend money on his car. And it's just like, and I know you, one thing you had this nerve to say, but I said, I knew you asked me. Nothing about no spending no money, honey. You didn't spend that great deal of money on your car. Or for something that wasn't even necessary in my opinion. But anyway, what you was finna say? Shut that down there. All right, so let's move on to Pascal and was talking about that intimacy level. Like, you know, have y'all...
What intimacy?
He said he noticed that they, you know, got the little touchy feeling. But have you guys even shared a kiss? Nope.
What Pascal said, she cheeked him?
Yeah.
She,
so
I
he
never heard it said that way.
Yeah,
before.
so it's like just like you did. He said a cheek. You cheeked them just like you did at the wedding. He said, "Yep, that's pretty much all I got." So he was saying, as far as their, you know, intimacy, this right here is the climax. Pascal like that shouldn't be the climax right there. Like no. So the question was asked, "Do you want to have sex?" Gil said he do. Miller said, well,
eventually we have it, you know. So I think Gil asked her that, what was it, a kiss? If we don't share a kiss by the decision day, he's gonna go ahead and get a divorce.
She was like, he said, I bet you can go as long as decision day without sharing a kiss.
She said, probably I can, yeah.
And he was like, well, we don't share one by decision day. We get a divorce.
But I don't understand why she got married.
That's what I'm saying.
Why? Not just that. Why even come on the show? You know, I don't get it, man. You know,
do they just be having nothing to do with their time and they just say, "I'm gonna do it"? They get drunk and do it. What did they do?
Well, it still got to get vetted by the production team, and you'd think the production team would pick up on that. So, this girl is not gonna do right on the show. But then again, Chris fooled them. So, oh well.
Yeah. Because I don't understand. Tell me he a stranger, but that's your husband. Yeah, you don't have to kiss him now, but listen, by 7 or 8 weeks, you know, you slobbing. I mean, he's slobbing all on that dog now. They'll probably turn off too.
She even said that. Yeah. Well, you kiss on that dog, I'm gonna have to push that kiss back.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Yeah.
So Zach and Kay are talking to Pastor Cal, but we noticed that Zach came on back home and Kay on one end of the couch, he on the other end of the couch. So he was like, everything cool? She was like, yeah, I'm okay. You know, women, we can do that. Oh, I'm good. So he was like, that's my husband. Oh, your vibe. No, he didn't say this, my husband. Oh, your vibe off. Like, what's wrong? What's up? What's up with your vibe? I just feel your energy. It's just. So anyway, eventually she ended up saying, you know, what was wrong. So that conversation went way left.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this for the 100th time. I was right. Y'all thought I was being petty towards that child. Y'all thought I was hating on that child. But I saw it in her eyes. It was all up in her eyes. And when she was still on that couch, it's something in her head that's not clicking right, in my opinion.
Right.
And she has a lot of issues. And you call it grief. I understand that. But to me, I think it's more than grief. You know what I'm saying? I think it's abandonment issues. I think she's the type of woman when she gets mad at you, she'll go out there, slice your tires and bust your windows out your car. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I hate it for Zach.
So let me just kind of tell people what happened as far as in that conversation, because you just kind of...
Yeah, I'm using it in my opinion.
So as they would sit down having a conversation and she was telling him what happened in her experience, like what she really felt from it. So she was like, you got up, and he said, well, let me explain. We didn't sleep in the same bed because I'm trying to put the dogs, I guess his particular dog, to sleep. So I went to sleep in the other bedroom by accident. So I got up and, went ahead and got straight up.
And took the dog to the...
I don't guess he took no shower, but anyway, he probably did.
Yeah, he got up, took the dog to the dog daycare, basically.
Yeah,
you know?
And he said, and I guess he came back. He wasn't gone that long. So as we can see from 7:15, he said he was back at
9:30. But she said she was there, and she, so I don't know about the timing right there, but she said she was still there at 9:30.
And she said, and she said, you're a lie. You're a mother.
Beep beep beep.
Lie. You're a God. I was like, oh my God.
See, that's when she was starting to all right now. This is a true case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When all that cussing and stuff like that, yeah. And in that confession, he was like, listen, this is a red flag for me because he done dealt with stuff like this in the past. And he's not trying to do this again. So Pastor Cal comes in and talks, and he noticed the distance between them two. Like every other couple, they all up on each other, but here they go on one end of the couch, and they just had this argument. And so it seems as though she starts crying because it seems that when Zach left and didn't tell her where he was going, no phone call, no sticky note, no text, no nothing, she felt like, I guess he left her. You know what I'm saying? So before she started to spill with her father, you know, the issues with that, which, anyway. So I felt like, okay, who hurt this girl? Like, who sexed her and left her? You know what I'm saying? Like, who just walked out on her? Because for a person to take to that extreme, now if he was gone a whole day, I understand that. But he was gone a few hours.
3 hours.
And but maybe she didn't know that. Maybe she felt like he maybe dipped in the middle of the night. I don't know. But she seemed to be very extreme. And the reason I say that because when she abused them doggone Clorox wipes and they didn't do nothing to her, that's when I felt like something was off. It's like something mental clicked. Yeah. And when she just kind of went ham like that and she started crying and she was talking about her father, I think that she may use that as a excuse.
I thought that. That's why I kept saying it's more than grief. It's more than grief. I think she's going to lean on her father's death as a crutch, as an excuse to snap. I just feel like, something happened. Somebody did her wrong, left her there, and she's still holding on to that baggage.
Yeah, and I don't think it has nothing. I don't really think. Of course, we can't say for sure. We're not in her. But, I just feel like that she may be using that as an excuse to kind of get away with some bad behavior. Right. Because nobody's never checked on her, which she probably could have been using that same excuse with her sisters. And that's probably why they leave her alone. Granted, some people grieve and they may grieve forever. But it's a way in which you handle stuff. So a situation that took place with you and your husband should not have put you in that place that you was in. Granted, I don't know. I ain't in her shoes. I don't know. It could have, but it just seemed a little suspect.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The guy she slept with before she came on the show, maybe it wasn't like he's a friend, we did it and he left. Maybe she ran them off. Maybe she ran them off, because what I saw tonight worries me for Zach. If he steps out of line in the kind of way that she gonna snap on him and she just...
It seems as though she go from one extreme to the next.
Sister said that.
She goes from one extreme to the next, and she just don't know how to cope or handle some things.
Even when she was on the couch crying, talking about when Zach was trying to console her, she gave him that squint look and laugh and being passive aggressive towards him. And I said, I told you. I said, when a person laugh like that.
And when Zach reached out to her and she was like, now you want to come. And Zach, okay, so it's like Zach saying, Zach been hurt too.
Yeah. He said, I'm trying, but I'm not going to put myself out there that far for you can keep rejecting me like that.
So, yeah, Zach been hurt too.
So now you got two hurt people. It's a train wreck.
Yeah.
It's a train wreck.
So he like, I'm not finna be put. So Pascal like, no, you got to, because of this. And then he was like, Kay, you got to open up and let him, console you. So, it was an awkward kind of hug or whatever. Yeah. But,
I can't trust him. He's supposed to be here to protect me.
And what you said?
I'm saying to myself, if she been protecting herself all this time,
or her sisters,
you gonna have to let this man earn that protection. Don't throw all that in his lap. You just known this man for like a week, So let this man earn that protection. Once you see he can protect you, that's when you kind of open up. See, she was just too giddy when she got married.
Yeah,
she let all her guards down. You know what I'm saying?
What she said. She let her guards
down. You don't do that. You don't know this man. And you let your guard down, you became vulnerable to this man. Now he made one mistake, now you taking it out on him. You keep that guard up until you see how he moves, then you let your guard down. You did this to yourself. But I try to warn all of y'all in the YouTube universe that this child was kind of, something going on with it. But y'all thought I was hating.
So anyway, he said, Zach said he'll do everything in his power to make sure that she's straight.
And I hope he does.
And she was like, no, don't want you to have to feel like, Pascal was like, wait, this man is offering to be there for you. Why are you shutting him down? I said, anyway, so let's move on to this last part with Bow and Johnny. So this was Johnny. Bear finna put your X across your face. So just X out because I thought you was in there. So Pascal said, I heard you guys, been having some challenges and stuff like that, and it has caused them to sometimes, kind of move in a little of fear, operate in fear. So Bao said that she noticed that, some with Johnny, I don't know if he's physically attracted to me. He's not like as physical. She's more physical, but he seems to be a little forced with his.
Yeah, you think it'd be the other way around, but
yeah. And what did Johnny say? He get a little turned off by the fact that
what it is, and this is part of learning your spouse. You gotta learn your spouse. When she gets excited, she acts like a little kid. You know what I'm saying?
I noticed that too.
Yeah, and she gets excited, and that's a happy place. And that's who she is. You know what I'm saying? So either you gotta deal with it or don't deal with it. And I can tell.
Johnny said it's a turn off.
Yeah, it's a turn off for him. And her, I could tell. I saw in her face, and I felt bad for her. I really felt bad for her. And she said, "That's who I am."
She don't want to change who she is.
Yeah, because she said, "I don't get happy like that around a lot of people, and when I did, this is what happened to me."
And she said she feels like he's disgusted,
right,
when that takes place.
Hell yeah, I felt bad for her, So.
Pascal said, "Well, Johnny, I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to pretty much kind of like push past it. This is not a Bow issue, it's a Johnny issue. And he had to admit it's his issue. He's gonna have to deal with it because that's who she is. But I feel like Johnny is now self-sabotaging the relationship.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He's trying to find every little thing now.
Just kind of bring up and it's a messed up situation, man.
Yeah, hopefully they can work through that. It seems like Bow in it, like
I give Bow credit. Yeah,
she doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? I really thought it was her at first, but she was like Johnny want the pillows in between them.
I thought it was her with the pillows.
Me too.
But it turned out to Johnny. I was like, I don't know.
So anyway. But yeah, I know y'all this video was long, but you got a 2-hour show and I try to keep y'all detail almost by detail. I write a lot. So, but on that note, let me know what y'all think. I know y'all are going to throw down in the comments and give y'all opinion and views on it. So, that's all I got. What about you, babe?
I pick up my Clorox bottle down here that you broke and threw on the floor.
All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. And we will see you guys on the next video. Deuces.
Yeah.